It's your boy Bobby BC. I want to talk about the subject that comes to mind, and that is Kanan versus Mecca. Now, I'm not sure if I did a video on this a couple of years back, but I did do some versus videos. Mecca is one of the most dangerous power characters I've ever seen. I know a lot of people love to call him the GOAT of global snitching because he pretty much was doing the snitching thing to get to the top. But remember, he was Noma's snitch. He was Noma's informant. And the reason why he did that was because Noma made him do it. Noma told him to go to crews and to be around them and to get information on them and to snitch on them in order for her to come and to take over. So he was working for Noma the whole time, and he also was Noma's fiance. However, at the same time, Mecca was extremely dangerous, and he is one of the characters in power that I feel as though he died a little too early, or he should have died a different way. Now, when it comes down to it, if it was to be him against Kanan, how would it play out? Now, remember these things about Kanan. Kanan comes from a family of pretty much gangsters. It goes all the way back, not only to just Rock, Marvin, and Lou. We're talking about their family that goes beyond them because their family raised them to be gangsters too. And so Kanan just falls in line with it, with Juke falling in line as well. And Kanan is one of the most dangerous power characters ever. And I love racing Kanan because it's showing how he became the Kanan he is right now. And it also shows that Rock is pretty much, you know, a badass. Rock is not to be played with. So when it comes down to it, the Kanan that we got in book 1 is very extremely dangerous, who would fight you. He'd go at it with you. He could kill you. He could take you out quick. Everything. That Kanan that we got in book 1 pretty much raises a Kanan and showing how he became that Kanan. And they did a great job so far. And that's how come I'm looking forward to season 4, because I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to be doing. Because trust me, him and Rock is not going to be in a good place on season 4. She took out his father, the one person who really had his back and was teaching him things. It's not going to be good. So when it comes down to it, who will win? Mecca or Kanan? Now, if these two were to go at it, remember, these men are extremely dangerous men. They would fight it out with one another. It would not be an easy fight. So when it comes down to it, I think that if they were to go head to head, Kanan has the strength advantage, even though Mecca has some strength as well. But Mecca is extremely quick, especially with a blade. Mecca will slit that throat real quick. Mecca will do some stuff you did not see him doing. Like, he's on a whole other level. So when it comes down to it, his quickness might get to Kanan. And as we saw, Kanan, when it comes to quickness, he couldn't really take on Ghost. He was overpowering Ghost, but Ghost was extremely fast, and Ghost was also strong in his own way, but he's more fast. And if you got some speed with you, you can pretty much take on Kanan. And when it comes down to it, though, Ghost was thinking while fighting Kanan. Now, Mecca is a thinker as well, but if he really was that great of a thinker, Monet would have never got him and pretty much took him out. So I think that in the end, if these two were to fight, I think that Kanan would win that fight in the end, because all it takes is Mecca really messing up and not really seeing what Kanan's gonna do, and then Kanan take him out. That's pretty much what I think would happen. So I think Kanan will win that fight if him and Mecca were to go at it. But again, when it comes down to it, to Mecca's character, I feel as though he should have stayed in the power storyline a lot longer, and I felt like he should have went out a lot badder. Like, he should have went down in a fight, like against Lorenzo, or in a fight against a very dangerous character that's just as dangerous as he is. Like, you know, he was a character who, when we saw him, he was being really kind of like hype up for different fights. Like, I could see his character being involved with different fights. But when it comes down to it, you know, with him dying the way he did, and pretty much how suddenly he died, I was like, damn, why they let that happen? But it is what it is. When it comes down to it, he's one of the best power characters, and we know that Kanan is one of the best power characters. But if they were to go at it with one another, it would be Kanan who would win that fight. But that's pretty much all I gotta say in regards to that. I just want to say to all you ladies, your boy Bobby Beats here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And